Sean, I've known you forever, so you are one of the most talented, brilliant minds, one of the most diverse songwriters and producers. So just congratulations on all your success. What have you been up to? What has pandemic life been like?
Man, how you doing? I mean, for me, it's just been a blessing. It hasn't been, you know, it's been a very, you know, how should I say? It's been a real come to Jesus type of time. I mean, I feel like people have really realized just how important life is. And God don't make no mistakes. So I feel like, God has been dealing with us, right? And giving us some sort of reality check in reference to life, love, peace, losses, appreciations. And so for me, it's been um, a very real time. I've been really blessed enough to not have lost anybody to COVID, me personally, in my personal life. But at the same time, I feel my heart is, my heart has gone out, to the rest of the world and people who have lost people. So, but God has been amazingly um, gracious with me and my family, and my kids. My two boys are doing exceptionally well. Um, Outside of that, man, I've been super blessed. Thankful. I'm getting ready to have a number one record. We're getting ready to have a number one record in the country. There might be 54 number ones. You hear me? Uh, so this is my first executive produced album. Um, Powerful. I mean, what a way to come back and give them what they want, give them what they need.
Working with Summer, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so what was it like working with her? And they're saying this is the highest debut for a female R&B since Lemonade. Beyonce's Lemonade. That's huge. So what's her
Yeah.
star power like, and what was it like being a part of such a vulnerable album?
It's just about getting back to the roots, man. So many people were saying even before this, they was like, Sean, we want you to get back to that real R&B stuff you do. Like when you gonna do that? Like you gotta solidify that again. And you always hear the whispers, you always hear people saying stuff. The crazy part is like people sometimes um, people don't love you enough. They don't love you and appreciate you enough, and then they expect for you to just do it, just do it. And that's the pressure, and that's the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we just expect it to just do it, but at the same time, I take that mindset and that uh, um, I don't know. I take that perception from my community, and I got to go do what we do. You know what I'm saying too. So, there's two sides to it. Sometimes it can be a little bit disheartening because you think sometimes people don't appreciate you for what you've given and what you've tried to do and what you've tried to, evoke into your community and give back to your community and love. And then at the same time, you realize, you know what? I can't take anything personal because God put me in this position to understand what I understand for a reason, put me in this position to know what I need to know for a reason. And he put me in a position to lead um, for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So the beautiful things, I just stay in my lane, keep loving, keep appreciating people, and never allowing it to be personal. Just love unconditionally.
So working with Summer, like what was her star power? Like what special qualities does she possess? And like did you feel like, because you've produced and written some amazing R&B songs, especially from a woman's perspective as well. So did it take you back to working with like B or Destiny's Child or Mary? Like, because the pain and the vulnerability and the emotion in this project, like, all the women are sharing it. It's meme down. Everybody's sending texts to their exes.
I mean, that's the point. I want to ask y'all how y'all feel, but to answer the question about Summer, like Summer, that's my baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Like we have such a unique relationship. You know, it's like brothers and sisters for real. Like it's not complicated. It ain't like extra. It's just like, hey, what's up? Hey, what you doing? None. What you doing? None. Okay. Shit. This is what we need to do. You want to do it? No. Okay, cool. Come on over here. We got to do this. Or she might be like, she's in a good mood today. Um, but I don't really never get in her way, and she don't really get in my way. She's like a sister, man. Like we respect each other. She definitely respects me and what I do. I respect her for what she do and everything she do. And I always be telling her, "You such a superstar." She's like, "No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just regular." And that's the beautiful thing about her. Like she is very she's just she's just young and fun and cool. And she just be in her own little world, you know what I'm saying? It's just I enjoy, tapping into how she sees things, you know what I'm saying? I think she sees things from a young woman, young, beautiful female, black female that's dealing with life as it is, you know what I'm saying? From all of what my mom went through or my aunts went through, or, you know, all of you girls are going through, you know what I'm saying? Especially the younger girls. I mean, I feel like the younger girls today are, they wild as hell. Like young girls, they wild. But they know wilder than young girls before, I guess. It's just, they just want to be heard. They want to have their views acknowledged. They want to have their perspective acknowledged. They want to be appreciated, even if they don't understand everything about life. You know, they want to they want to be treated kindly. They want you to spend some money on them. They want you to let them know that they're worthy. And so there's a lot of different things, different elements that you're dealing with today, which are reflections of what happened in the past. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be the struggle of abusive relationships, or people growing up in abusive homes, or the struggle of just Black people, period, the struggle of moms, single moms. There's quite a few of those boxes that's checked, right, for Summer. You know what I'm saying? And I know she stands for something. She stands for a lot of things, actually. That even going back to my mom, I feel like shit, some of the struggles that Summer we're dealing with is some of the same struggles that my mom dealt with, or my aunts dealt with. So I felt, as a big brother and someone who really loves my mom, you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was my duty to again give as much as I can from my heart to assist her in making the most incredible album she could make. And I really love her, actually, too, from just as a fan. Like, I'm a fan of her voice. I'm a fan of her little I'm a fan of just how she's Summers. She's something else. She's very unique. She's a little unicorn. But she's Summer, man. I like her. I like her a lot.
So let me jump into this career. Like, let me make sure, correct me if I got these stats wrong, but you have like 52 number ones across all genres and 18 number ones for Hot 100 Billboard. Woo! Listen, prolific. Just who does that? So how did it, you work with some of like the biggest, some of our favorite artists, some of the biggest artists. So what was it like working with like Beyonce on Ring the Alarm to upgrade you to Diva, to the Destiny Child songs, from Chris Brown to, start his career with from Run It to Gimme That, and then Usher, yeah. Like, I feel like it's a lot of groundbreaking, game-changing, cultural classic music that came from Sean Garrett. So what was it like working on songs like that?
Um,
And I know you real calm and cute today, but I need that Sean Garrett energy.
nah, I mean, I just woke up. you know, um, me and you go way back, man. You my buddy. I'm so happy for you.
Thank
You
you.
stuck in there. You keep on plugging away. Um, and being great. That's what life is about. Like that's this whole thing. And like I knew that, in the moments of like working really hard and being um being an individual with integrity, being a person who really cared in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, would someday pay off, right? Someday pay off in a way where people can look back and say, damn, he has a consistency that's unreal. He has a consistency of integrity. He really takes his craft seriously. Um, and I was on Joe Budden's the other day and I was saying something like, like I sometimes feel like, I deserve way more love and appreciation for like um the groundbreakingness. But sometimes in our community, we don't love our kids like we should, you know what I'm saying? Or we don't appreciate our brothers and sisters like we should. So does that sometimes bother me? It doesn't bother me, but it makes me uh a lot more clear. Like I made this post um in reference to where we at on the charts and stuff. And I was like, I'm humbled, I'm appreciative, you know what I'm saying? I'm focused, um, and I'm clear.
Your mind just blows my mind because, like, speaking of like, yeah, for Usher, isn't it like one of the last songs to even make the project? And it's
Yeah,
like
it
sonically
was deep.
doesn't sound like anything else, and it was game changing. And it seemed like you had some pushback, but that song was just a breakout hit, and it's on a diamond album. Like your
Yeah,
mind just goes somewhere else when you're creating. I'm like, who thinks of this? Like, I think you said something about you were in the pocket of wanting to make like a Michael like record.
yeah, like yeah, it's the number 14 song on the greatest hits of all time Hot 100 list. And you know, yeah, like that's my job to just try to be as incredible as possible because I love my people, you know what I'm saying? Like I love Usher as a artist, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I gave my all. I was thinking outside the box. I was thinking about, how can I help levitate him, elevate him to a place where no one can ever deny him his respect for what he has done and accomplished. That's how I approach albums. That's how I approach artists. That's how I approach um, projects. You know what I'm saying? My goal on this Summer Walker album was to, try to elevate her to the highest level of her potential today, right? And with taking in account how people are going to look at this in the future, how they're going to look back and say, damn, Summer came through. That
Yeah,
album really stopped the world.
yeah.
We stopped the world with this one. You know what I'm saying? We definitely stopped the world when the album dropped. You know what I'm saying? We stopped the world actually when the single dropped, the first single dropped, and everyone was like, that ain't Summer, this ain't it, da da da. And I'm like, man, y'all talking to somebody who did this shit a number of times. Like, like, and again, it's not personal. It's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody understood what I understand, then I wouldn't be me, or I wouldn't be needed, or I wouldn't be necessary. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take it personally or nothing like that. It's just the reality of it is, I'm gonna take the bullets. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna be first on the scene to catch the criticism, you know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to do that. And I'm cool with being a sacrificial lamb a lot of the times. but my heart is big as the globe, and my love and appreciation and respect for the artists that I decide to involve myself with is just 100% bar none, just love and respect for what it is we do and for what it is that, that I'm trying to help them accomplish.
So you were a part of a very classic Verzuz, very intense Verzuz. It's up there as far as top 10 classic, from the hits to the
That
energy.
shit better be top 5, man. They better stop playing with me like that shit.
It is top 5.
We better be top 5, top 3, some type shit.
It's absolutely top 5 and memorable. And I revisited today, and it is just great energy, comedy, intense. I think the competitive nature was so good, but let's talk about the backstory, because everybody thought like you were like faded, but it's a great backstory between what happened, because you had to go to the doctor, and then
yeah. I mean, again, that's my dedication for what I went through that day. Normally, right. Anybody else, like, I ain't doing this shit today. You feel me? But me, my dedication to what I do, and passion and love and respect for my friends, I did that for Swiss and Timberland, straight the fuck up. So I'm like, man, shit, nigga, I just came from the doctor, nigga. I've been on pain medicine. I was asleep when you called me to remind me I need to do this. So I'm sorry, but shit, this is my life. I wasn't getting paid. Like, I was sitting in my studio on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't get a nickel to do nothing. But we went viral, and I did that. See, that's the point. Like, that's my heart for my nigga Swiss. You know what I'm saying? And Timbo, to help them with their cause. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. That's what I did from my heart. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I showed the fuck up and showed out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew what the assignment was.
You understood the assignment. I feel like in the second half, you really showed out though. So was that strategically planned, or was it organic? I feel like the second half, you really was like, all right, like, okay. And then just
everything. Honestly, Dream didn't play anything that even got me excited. That's why I was having fun for the fans. I'm not even being disrespectful. Like, it's just, they just know the deal, man. They know, man, I'm like, man, y'all put like 3 people against me. I don't give a damn. I used to do this already. Like, we used to do this already. They used to put like 3 and 4 people in the studio to write one song against my one song anyway. This is normal. This ain't no shit. This ain't new. That, and so the powers that be knew what was going on. And it was so fun to me. It was
who do you feel won?
Come on, right? Man, stop playing. Like, man, I had 20 more bombs to play, dog. Like, damn, what was crazy is, like, I was talking to Joe. Joe going like, Sean, what do you think about 1+? Come on, you gonna tell me 1+? What? Like, B is my baby, you know what I'm saying? But let's stop playing. I could have played fucking Issue the Reason, nigga, and gave 1+1 that smoke. Or I could have played Girl, or I could have played T-Shirt. And I'm talking classic bombs, man. Like, I could have played Mary J. Blige, No More. I could have played Good Woman Down and gave that. Look, let me play this shit for you. Let me just remind y'all. See these people that got it fucked up. They done got it confused.
Why are you pulling it up? What is your favorite verses outside of your own? Because Jadakiss kind of set a bar now.
Jadakiss, hold on. Jadakiss is my brother. Like that, yo. Jadakiss is the real one. Can y'all imagine if they gave us that platform to be on a big ass stage and let me put that shit on? I might drive my motherfucking GT on the stage.
They might need to do a couple of rematches.
Man, y'all know they need to let me go crazy.
Stage at a production level is really, really dope. but there's still some magic in the organic part that was y'all. One person at the top, one person at the bottom. Everybody just tuned in to the comments. But yes, I feel you because now it's a huge production. You got the sponsors, it's on Triller. But people really weren't feeling it at first because they were so connected to the organicness of the first battles. Like it was simple, it was about the music, the energy, the rawness, whatever background you were in is whatever background you were in. If your Wi-Fi was working, if it wasn't.
What is this nigga talking about? Nigga, I am.
Oh, who else?
Yo,
wait, who are your favorite verses other than yours?
He had the nerve to
who
say,
would you like to see next in the verses?
Hold on, he had the nerve to say he was the culture. Sean Garrett's not the culture. Are you fucking stupid? Are you stupid?
The shit talking between you was epic. Between you two.
Yo, but this is what pissed me off. Y'all forgot he said, "What's wrong, Sean? You mad I stole your bitch?" Yo, what are you talking about? Like, how you gonna disrespect the queen? Like seriously, like, but they missed that. That's why I really went crazy. So, man, I'm always in my best integrity. I'm always gonna be respectful. But the boy can't fuck with me. Y'all know that. Don't get me to pulling these motherfucking bombs. I got so many of them bombs. Cause man, come on, man. I work my tail off. I love my people. Y'all don't remember the motherfucking song that Michelle Obama came out to? Work that. Are y'all clear? Like, are we clear? Like, we're not clear. That's what I don't like about our people. We not clear. We not clear. We not clear. We not motherfucking clear.
You gotta give me your top 3 favorite verses and a verses you would like battle that you like to see next.
Oh, now you trying to slide. See what I'm saying? This is what happens when I get piped up. That's why I pipe.
Why you looking it up? I'm trying to get the answer. Why you looking up the next hit? Top 3 favorite verses. Go.
Jadakiss number 1.
Okay.
I like Beanie Man and the Beanie Man one was just fucking stupid. That was crazy. You liked it?
It was good. Remember the energy because that people aren't dancing and moving like that, and they had that might have been like one of the first they had them together. That was a good one.
Yeah. Well, first of all, my verses is first. That's number 1. So when you top 3, then you got
top 3. So who would you like to see in a versus battle that hasn't gone yet?
Man, they're gonna have to go start. I mean, it should get like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I want to see motherfucking Jermaine and Puff.
Yeah.
Niggas sleeping on Jermaine, man. You better stop playing with JD.
Yeah.
I love Puff, don't get me wrong, but man, ain't gonna disrespect my nigga JD like that. I am not fucking with that. That is not cool. That is not cool. I don't like that at all. That's just me on some straight respect. Like, Jermaine Dupri is the fucking truth. And you know what I don't like about people? Yes. You can't, just because I'm humble and I'm nice and and like, we let people come down to Atlanta and borrow our motherfucking sauce. Okay? Don't do that. Jermaine is a nice guy, man. He a good person. I love Jermaine. I'm gonna call Jermaine today, man. Man, cold and a motherfucker, man. Fucking, I was talking to, I don't know, one of them interviews, maybe in Breakfast Club. I'm like, man, Crisscross? Fucking Bow Wow? Like, I get the hip hop shit. I get the, you know what I'm saying? I get the, you know, don't get me wrong, the Biggie, like Mace. I get all that. I fuck with that. I fuck with it. But Jermaine was in a space that nobody was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? And so was Puff. But I just don't like when people don't. Whenever you different, whenever you can do what not most do, you kind of sometimes get some slight. You know what I'm saying? And pound for pound, Jermaine Dupri. Man, I feel so blessed and so thankful that I used to look up to the man. I used to be like, man, Man, when when he had the song with Jay-Z,
Money anything.
man, money ain't a thing. Oh my God. In the Ferrari.
Hey.
Yo,
Man,
man, it just feels good, man.
let me
It's
see.
so good to be alive.
So the versus effect. Do you feel like you got your just dues? Because I've known about your greatness. I mean, your first singles, the ten of them in a row. What's up? Number one.
hmm
Like,
Um,
the
I
verses like
mean,
really amplified and then like let people know and expanded your reach to like a wider audience in a major way. Like you felt it.
yeah, yeah, no, I definitely appreciate that platform because that was a humongous platform to be able to educate people, you know what I'm saying? Like today, a lot of people have to learn things through the internet. And nah, it's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. It was a beautiful thing. It's a blessing, to be honest with you. Um, it's just a beautiful thing. I mean, I'd be smiling all the time because I'd be really thinking about just how beautiful life is. And there's nothing to, there's nothing to be disheartened about,
Yeah.
not in my life. Even my struggles, man, have been beautiful. Cause I look at people like I think people be counting me out. They be wanting to count me out. You know what I'm saying? They be wanting to be like, man, he ready. He don't want to do this no more. And then dun dun.
And I feel like it's probably effortless too. Like, yeah, I just killed him. I ain't even, I ain't trying. It's just in you. Yeah, I just gave him another number one. It's nothing.
It's God, you know what I'm saying? Um, so I gotta get on the phone today and find out what my people like what we finna do with this motherfucking number one album around the country. What y'all got going on? What is we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying.
Celebration.
Yeah, man, we gotta celebrate for real. Like
Yo,
I'm so
hold up. You're the top 6 greatest songwriter of all time. Like, numbers don't lie. So, like, what? Sean, what?
in the shortest period of time,
Huh?
in
In the
Billboard
shortest period
history
of
too.
time.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that came before me, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
But what
Like
goes
that's
into your creative process? What goes into your writing process?
I mean, just having the ability to tap in and set the bar high when I'm going in, you know what I'm saying? So it might take me 2 days to write a song, but I know that song is gonna be A1, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I know that song is gonna be positioned to be criticized. And once you pair it with other things, you're gonna be like, damn, oh no, that shit, damn, that's something, So I don't really get upset with the process of it or have a problem with the different things that you got to go through because you're going to be criticized, you're going to be ostracized, people always got some shit to say, but at the same time you respect that criticism, that criticism pushes me, that criticism says things to me, that that criticism says something to me in a way where I was just like, I got more work to do, because undoubtedly, through it all, I want to be unequivocally known as one of the greatest ever.
I think you've already reached that. So now, like, look, what's the next goal? I think you shown up and showed out in that regard a million times.
Thank you so much, Ray. I hope so, man. You know, I gotta show this generation what it's all about too. You know what I'm saying? And this is the first and the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm so excited about. I'm extremely excited about this situation, this opportunity, this scenario. It's getting ready to get busy. It's getting ready to get real.
Who are your top 5 rappers, dead or alive?
Oh. Drake, Drake, Jay-Z, um, Tunchi, um, Pac and Big.
There we go. So who is a rapper that you haven't worked with now that you would like to work with? And who is a rapper that may not be with us anymore that you would have loved to get in the studio with?
Me and Pac would have went crazy. I'd have went crazy with Pac, and I'd have went crazy with Big for sure. I love Drake.
It's dope.
I absolutely love Drake.
Our artist of the decade. Okay, who do you feel like is changing the game in music right now? Because over the last couple years, so many artists sound alike. You know, back in the day, people could not stand to sound alike. Like you had to be original, you wanted to be original. And, you know, we looked up and people were trying to mimic other people are fit in a sound just to break. So who do you feel like is like going against all the norms, being true to themselves, being authentic and being unique and changing the face of music right now?
I mean, Kendrick Lamar is changing. He don't give a damn. He ain't trying to follow none of this shit they on. He pushing the envelope on a whole nother level. I really like Kendrick Lamar. I like Travis Scott too. Versus what happened. You know, I'm very sorry about the losses that was had at his concerts and stuff. That really is a bad thing. But he as a creative making records, energy is crazy.
What's next for Sean Garrett? Are there any other endeavors you want to tap into beyond music?
Beyond music, movies, you know what I'm saying? Movies like scoring movies, writing movies, writing TV shows. That's something that I think that I would probably enjoy. So I'm dabbling in those types of things. Um, just building the brand, you know what I'm saying? Getting out and helping kids be better at understanding how to break the barrier in music. That's another thing that's really important on my list, you know what I'm saying, of doing seminars, helping, new songwriters and producers get better at their craft and understand how to connect their craft with monetizing their brand. That's something that I'm very much interested in doing. Um, and showing them how to really kind of navigate through the business and not allow themselves to be taken out, or what they probably say in the street, let somebody trick you off the streets. A lot of times people are not willing to help you. They're willing to criticize you first. They're willing to, put you in a box, limit your, limit your ideas, limit your feeling and ability to stretch out and kind of fly as high as you would like to. And so that's what I'm really excited about doing, in the next little while, and continue just to smash on the
That's
radio.
on the radio. Bet I can do.
You know what I'm saying? So
I just want to be on a Sean Garrett interlude. Just let me do one thing. Just let me say one thing one day.
Man, dog, did y'all like the prelude? Y'all didn't hear me singing on Summer's album?
I have listened to the entire album.
Hold on.
Export, I feel like Export Reason just got a lot of unfair criticism. Like it kind of has that melody. It fits in with the album. Like I don't understand when the way people responded to it. I thought that was weird.
It just didn't.
Let me see what my favorites are. I think my favorites are Switch a Nigga Out, Unloyal. Let me see, what else do I like?
Constant Bullshit.
Constant Bullshit was good. Toxic.
Yeah.
And Lil Durk is funny.
It was more so like, Summer, we had just seen Summer go through so much shit, right? And it was just like, I was like, Summer, we gotta address this idea and perspective that you're the fourth baby mama. I know that doesn't sound, that doesn't necessarily sound great as a woman, but the part that we must identify with is there's going to be a lot And there is a lot of young women that's coming after you, that's living today, that's going through the same stuff. And they need some sort of understanding of identifying where they're at, what road you took, and what road they should not take. And you know, she finally, you know, listened to her big brother a little bit. She listened to me. And we were able to make this really a magical thing.
In closing, I want you to flex the muscle a little bit. Off the top of your head, run down these hits. Remind these people from all genres. Just when somebody says Sean Garrett, what have you done? What are the first hits, songs for the artists that come to mind? Go.
Usher's Yeah, Beyonce's Check Up On It, Get Me Body, Upgrade You, Ring the Alarm, Diva, Destiny's Child, Soldier, Lose My Breath, Is She the Reason, Girl, I'm Through a Love, T-Shirt, Chris Brown's Run It, Give Me That, Ain't No Way, Wall to Wall, Enrique Iglesias, DeMilo, Pussycat Dolls, Buttons, Fergie's London Bridge, Mary J. Blige, No More Crying, whatever y'all want to do. Jamie Foxx, DJ Play a Love Song.
Oh, that's a good one.
112, Papa coming over to give you that raw. Favorite position is on the back door.
That's a vibe.
You know what I'm saying?
As soon as it come on. Yeah, you've been a part of
it. Yeah.
Hey. And I
break up.
Has its own sway.
My first number one as an artist, Break Up. Loving you, win them.
Hey.
What you wanna bring up? Shout out to my baby girl, Summer Walker.
Yes.
Shout out to LVRN, my brothers in crime. I love y'all to death, man. Thank you to all the fans who came out and supported, who's still supporting this amazing album. It's an amazing time. This is history in the making. We getting ready to break some more records. Still over it, Summer Walker. We getting ready to go number one this week. The biggest female debut since Lemonade.
Huge.
Number one, y'all.
Thank you.
It's how you come back and snatch your crown. You